Here we are again. It is October, and there are 5 new books to choose from for Book of the Month. First is Everything We Didn't Say by Nicole Bart. This one looks pretty good. So we have here that it is psychological, whodunit, a synopsis. Juniper has just graduated from high school and is deep in the throes of summer romance when Cal and Beth, a childless couple, were brutally murdered. When her younger brother became the prime suspect, June's world collapsed and everything she loved that summer fell away. She left, promising to never return to tiny Jericho, Iowa. I don't know why I want to say Ohio there. Okay, so hold on. I see here she comes to help an ill friend manage the local library. So we got a book about books. So I already know I'm going to be adding this to my personal TBR because I want to read it because it's a mystery and it's about books. So I'm going to add that to my TBR and move on to the next book. The second book that we have here, Lincoln Highway by Immortals. And this is a historical fiction, so I already know I probably don't want this one. Repeat author, set in the 1950s, 400 plus pages. Woo, multiple viewpoints. Oh, we have an FYI here. Let's see what that is. Mentions of suicide. So if that's a trigger for you, you might want to skip this book. The synopsis. It's 1954. 18-year-old Emmett Watson is driven home to Nebraska by the warden of the juvenile work farm where he has just served 15 months for involuntary manslaughter. Ooh, shoot. Okay. His mother long gone, his father recently deceased, and the family farm foreclosed on by the bank. His intention is to pick up his 8-year-old brother Billy and head to California where they can start their lives anew. Okay. Whoa, he had friends that hid in his car. Okay, well, this one sounds kind of interesting, but the fact that it's like set in the 50s and it's historical fiction, I'm just like, meh, I don't know. The XX, romance, Aaron Sterling. Let's see, good to know about it. So it's romance, laugh out loud, quirky, and magical. Already, I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. The synopsis for this one. 9 years ago, Vivian Jones nursed her broken heart like any young witch would, vodka, weepy music, bubble baths, and a curse on the horrible boyfriend. Sure, Vivi knows she shouldn't use her magic this way, but with only an orchard hayride scented candle in hand, she isn't worried it will cause anything more. Oh my gosh. Okay. I already know I want this one, so I don't want to read too much into what it's about because I want to be surprised when I read it, but I'm going to add it to the TBR and come back to it. Coleman Whitehead Harlem Shuffle. This is a historical heist story. Okay, so another historical, I think it's set in the 60s. The synopsis. Ray Carney was only slightly bent when it came to being crooked. To his customers and neighbors, he is an upstanding salesman of reasonably priced furniture, making a decent life for himself. Cash is tight, especially with all those installment plans. Ooh. And so he gets brought rings and necklaces to sell. Okay. So that just made it a little bit more interesting. But still, not my favorite sounding. The Perishing by Natasha Dion. Yeah, okay. Quick take, 1930s. What is with all these, like, historical ones? Nonlinear timelines, social issues, emotional, supernatural. Okay, so Lou, a young black woman, wakes up in an alley in the 1930s Los Angeles, nearly naked with no memory of how she got there and where she's from, only a fleeting sense that this isn't the first time she's found herself in similar circumstances. What is the story there, right? So she's taken in by a family and she wants to get her education, and so it sounds like she's having flashbacks or something to something that happened earlier. That one sounds kind of interesting. Added it to my TBR. Okay, so I think that was all 5 books. And so now I'm going to have to just pick from these ones, which one do I want? We all know I want the XX. I'm going to add that as my book of the month pick. And now I want an add-on. So let's see if there's any new ones that they have added that look interesting. Crying in H Mart is one I want to read, but I heard it was kind of sad. So, and Alice Hoffman's series about practical magic. I love practical magic. That is like a movie I watch every year. I didn't know that there was more books in that series. So here's like the original Practical Magic. I think that's such a beautiful cover. I have a very old copy that has Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock on the cover. So I'm thinking about this one. It's the second book in a series, magical, and it's actually a prequel to Practical Magic. So this is kind of how the Owens family got the curse placed upon them. So I think that'd be really interesting to read, maybe before rereading Practical Magic. So I think I want to do this one. And yeah, I think I'm good with that. There's another book that I wanted to get called The Other Black Girl. But I'm going to save that. I keep saying I'll save it for next time, but there's just so many good books that pop up. All right, and so I'm going to check out now. So it's an extra $9.99 for the add-on book, which I think is amazing. And now I'm going to get my box in. I think it takes about a week to get to me, so that's fun. It's always fun when the book comes, and I'm really excited to read the XX. Maybe this is when I'll actually read the month that I get it, because usually I don't read my book of the month books like the month I get it. And then here we have some stuff that you can buy on their site, and I love these little like things that they post. I laugh at them because I think they're so funny. So I like that they have it in the app now, because usually I just see it like on Instagram or something like that. And they also added this thing called the Blue Box Boutique, and you can buy socks, and pins, candles, a notepad. I'm hoping that they expand and get some more stuff, because I think it's pretty cool. I really like that you can get like a candle here, and I really hope that they start getting some more stuff, because it's kind of cool. You just like add it into your box that they ship to you already. So anyway, I hope that you like this video and that some of these books sound good to you. Let me know which one you decide to choose. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a future video. Bye-bye.